Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be sharing some basics that you need to know if you want to start with the brush lettering and you are absolutely beginner in this. I will be sharing some basic strokes that you need to practice, and also I will be sharing the 3 very important tips that you really need to know before even starting on to practicing the strokes. So keep watching this video till the end, and I really hope you would find this useful and would get some ideas after watching this video. So let's get started. So before starting on to the basics, I would like to show you my small brush pen collection. So these are the Tombow dual brush pens. They have a variety of colors and these are my absolute favorite. So they have this flexible brush tip on one side of the brush, and on other side of the brush they have this marker tip with which you can do doodling, coloring and for calligraphy. So these are water-based brush pens and you can also use them for watercoloring as well. And I also have the gray tone of these brush pens, and these are also very helpful. Then I have these Tombow brush pens in different colors. Now these pens have hard tip unlike the flexible tip, and I really love using these brush pens as they give me much better control in my lettering. Then I also have these Tombow brush pens having a soft tip as compared to the hard tip, and this one here is a dual brush pen again. It has this black shade on one side of the brush and the other side of the brush is having a gray shade, which I generally use for shading purpose, and I use these pens a lot in my lettering. Then I have these Karen brush markers. These are highly pigmented water-based brush pens and they can be used for lettering as well as for creating different watercolor backgrounds. You can also use them for watercolor painting. I have made many videos wherein I have used them in painting floral designs. So yeah, and they have a variety of colors and I love using these pens as well. Then I also have these Zig metallic brush pens. They also have the flexible tip and they work really well on the dark surface, and I use them whenever I want to do lettering on the black paper. For doodling, I use these Marvi and Pigma Micron fine liner pens. You get these pens in different nib sizes, so you can choose your nib sizes accordingly whenever you want to do some floral drawings or whenever you want to add some fine details. Every nib size is available in the pack that you get. Then I use this CANSON C grain paper for my lettering. It's a 180 GSM paper and I use this for doodling as well. However, for watercolor lettering, I use Brustro 300 GSM watercolor paper. And you can also get this same paper in the form of this spiral notebook so that all your letterings could be saved. And here's a quick view of some of my practice lettering that I have done in this notebook. So the first thing that you really need to take care is holding your brush pen right. Now with that I mean that you can't hold your pen straight like this. Otherwise you can damage the tip of the brush. Instead you need to hold your brush at a certain angle of 45 degrees in order to get the nice strokes. So always make sure that you are holding your pen right. Now the second very important thing to take care is applying the right amount of pressure. So whenever you are moving your pen in the upward direction, then you need to apply very less pressure. So your upward line needs to be very thin as you are applying very less pressure over here. Whereas whenever you are moving your pen in the downward direction, then you need to apply a higher amount of pressure. That's why you would get the thick strokes like this. So always remember to apply the right amount of pressure whenever you are doing the upward movement or the downward movement. Then the third and the very important point to take care is going slow, especially whenever you are transitioning between the upward movement of your pen and the downward movement of your pen. Because if you'll be going fast, then you can just mix up these strokes and you won't be able to apply the right amount of pressure in your upstrokes and downstrokes. So always make sure that whenever you are transitioning between the movements of your pen, then try to go slow. So these were the 3 very important points that I wanted to share with you. So now let's start on to the basic strokes that you need to learn and practice before starting the brush lettering. The first one is a downstroke. Now as I mentioned earlier that whenever you are moving your pen in the downward direction, then you need to apply higher pressure, and that's how the downstroke is. So whenever you are going in the downward direction, just apply a little higher pressure. So you need to practice this stroke multiple times and make sure to hold your pen correctly. Then the next one is the upstroke. So in contrast with the downstroke, wherein you need to apply the high pressure, in upstroke you need to apply very less pressure, and it would be a very thin line as compared to the thick downstrokes. So whenever you are moving your pen in the upward direction, just make sure to apply very light pressure over there. So this is how the upstroke is. Then the next one is to combine the downstroke and upstroke together, and this is what you get. So basically here I am applying the high pressure, and whenever I am moving my pen in the upward direction, my pressure is very light, and that's how you get the combination of these strokes. And remember when I said that you need to go really slow so that you can see the visible difference between your downstroke and upstroke, the thin and the thick strokes. So always go slow and give pauses in between whenever you are transitioning between the 2 strokes. And you can do it in the reverse direction, like going from upward to downward. So just practice like this and see how you convert your thin stroke to thick stroke. Then over here I am doing the compound stroke. So basically you are doing the upstroke, downstroke, and just doing it regularly. Practice this stroke multiple times. And also you can practice this in a reverse direction. This is a reverse compound stroke. So just practice these strokes as much as you can, and you will get a better control of your brush. And then we have the C stroke and O stroke. These are again the combination of upstroke and downstroke, and this is how you make the C's and O's in brush lettering. So these are the basic strokes that as a beginner you can practice regularly, and with that you can build a better control on your brush. Now here I am writing the lowercase alphabets. This is also a very good way of practicing the strokes and getting a better control on your brush. So just keep practicing these strokes and the alphabets as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video is helpful for you if you are a beginner in brush lettering. So share this with your friends as well, and also hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon with my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.